Hey everybody, this is Connie Knox with another Tiny Tip Tuesday. Today's Tiny Tip is about the Internet Archive, or also known as the Wayback Machine. I wanted to show you this because you never know what you're going to find. So many of us do research from home, and this is a great little resource. You can dig around in here and find all kinds of cool stuff. So the Internet Archive is at archive.org. It is also known as the Wayback Machine. And you can type in keywords up here in the search engine. You can also search over here, but just take a look for a minute. What they have is they have archived websites and other materials from a long time ago. So if a website has died, let's say you find a source in some of the documentation that you are researching, but you go to that internet website and it's gone. It's not there anymore. You can come up here and you can search for that website and plug the URL in here, and it might just have it. This is a great opportunity to find family histories on websites and blogs that have died. They also have textbooks, they have movies, they have audio, they have software, they have photographs. So if you scroll down, and this, by the way, just shows you how many different records they have for each of these categories. But if you scroll down, there's all kinds of different categories that you can look for, which I was kind of amazed. I haven't been up here in a while, and as I started looking at this again, I was kind of blown away. Look, they even have old-timey radio. They have television archives, especially the news archives. I was reading that they started that pretty much around 9/11 news broadcasts. They were starting to try and archive that for historical purposes. So here's the trick. So you've got all kinds of opportunities to search around here, and don't forget, as you're searching surnames and such, that you want to try all the different spellings and different places and different combinations as to what you might have. So what I did for fun is I plugged in this woman that I've been looking for in Randolph County, North Carolina. I plugged in Rebecca Henley, and I put her name in quotes because I wanted to make sure that I got exactly Rebecca Henley, because if I didn't, I would get a lot of Rebeccas and a lot of Henleys, but not necessarily a Rebecca Henley. So what I did was I quoted those just to see, and I hit go. And what came up was a bunch of books that I thought, this one's interesting. I know that Rebecca came from a Quaker family in the South, and I know that the Henleys were married to some Winslows, so I haven't seen this book before. I want to borrow that book. Now, some of these are actually online right away, and you can get to them, but I wanted to borrow this book, so I hit borrow, and it took me here. And it said, in order to borrow this book, you have to log in. So I signed in with my login, and you can create a free account. Doesn't cost you anything. And once I logged in, here it is. Look at this. If I go all the way back to the beginning, this is what it looks like. And I can sit there and flip pages. How cool is that? It's like reading a book. It says, your loan of this book has 13 days left. I get it for 2 weeks. I can sit here and play to my little heart's content. I can study and read. Or, hey, I can search Rebecca Henley. And by the way, you can zoom in and move things around so that you can read things better. But to zoom out just for a moment, if we flip through this book, taking a look at the front matter, I can see that these are Quakers from the Quaker and Southern Winslows, a compilation of various records from North Carolina and Indiana. Perfect, that's what I'm looking for. And you can see that the copyright information, you can see all the front matter that you may need, and information in the table of contents. But check this out. This one has an index, right? So you could flip all the way to the back of the book if you wanted to by scrolling to the right and doing some digging and go, okay, where are those Henleys? Let's zoom in so we can actually see it. Henley, all of these Henleys. So there's Rebecca Newby, not the same Rebecca I'm looking for though. But you get the idea. These actually are Henleys and Winslows that I am related to. It's just not the same person I was looking for. So that is rather cool. This particular book is all genealogy stuff. You can just flip around to your little heart's content. And look, you can download a PDF. It will last for 2 weeks. We can borrow it as an encrypted Adobe PDF or an encrypted EPUB. That is cool. So there you have your tiny tip for today. Once you are done with the book, you can return the book. I have 13 days left on this book, so I'm going to sit there and play with this book a little bit more. But there you have Internet Archive, also known as the Wayback Machine. It's located at archive.org. It's all free. Happy hunting.